Good morning, Saggies. This is Rose Bruce. Thank you for joining my channel, The Budding Intuitive. I really appreciate that you're here. This is your Lion's Gate reading, your portal, Lion's Gate portal reading for 8/8. That energy lasts through, I believe, August 12th. The energy has already begun, but the pinnacle, the highest point of energy shows up on the 8th. There is information down below in the description about the portal. If you want more information about the portal, just shoot me a comment, drop a comment in the comments below, and I'll be happy to give you more information about it. We're essentially going to be harnessing the energy that is created by the star Sirius aligning with the Earth, also aligning with the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. This portal is said to be very auspicious for setting clear tensions around your abundance and prosperity. Essentially manifesting the life that you've always wanted to, that the one that is for your highest good. So the energy is high right now, but on the 8th it peaks. And then we have until about the 12th to really continue to harness that energy. There are all kinds of meditations and cleansings and clearings, and in the description below I've also added an aura cleansing, you can call it prayer or just mantra or whatever you want to call it, that you can use. But if you want more information, please feel free to comment. Also, I'm trying to keep this preamble short, but it's going longer than expected. I am still giving away 2 free readings, and the way to enter is just to subscribe and comment. Subscribe to the channel, make a comment. Doesn't matter what the comment is, or it could be, yeah, I'd love a reading, so whatever. I'm going to choose the winners at random. And what you hear in the background is me shuffling the cards I'm going to use to do the rest of your reading. I pre-picked some cards, some archetype cards from Carolyn Myss. These, if you're not familiar with archetypes, they are a collective template that manifest in different types of energies. And as you can see in front of you, Storyteller is one, Hermit is one, and these are the ones I pulled for the Saggies, mentor and teacher. And then there are, so they're universal templates that show up in our lives that can show us what's, where we may be moving into our shadow aspect. So it's a guide. It's definitely a guide. So the other sample archetypes are here. Let me just show you. Got all there are tons of them. I think this is 78 cards. Don Juan template, child nature, scribe. So judge. That's me. That's Libra. That's the justice card, right? But yeah, the gambler. So all types of archetypes that show up in our lives. And I think in her book. Oh, what is the name of her book? Shoot, I'll find it and put it in the description below. Let me make a note. Carolyn's book in description. Okay, I'll never remember unless I write it down. So bear with me. So these archetypes, how they're showing up for Saggy today is. And it couldn't be any more. I couldn't have picked these cards better. I pull them the same way I pull all other cards. I shuffle, I tap into the vibration of the Sag. And the cards come out after I cut the cards. They're 2 from the bottom of the deck, what's unknown, and 2 from the top of the deck, what's conscious. And I swear I couldn't have picked 4 better cards. Because look, all the Saggies I know, this is our mentors, our teachers, our storytellers, and dig into they hermit to flesh out their wisdom. I swear, these cards, they blow me away, the way they flow with your energy. So if these archetypes resonate with you, then this is a reading for you. Now I'm going to read for you what the light attributes are. Now these are all in the upright. So if they come up if they come in reversed, which I'm trying to slow for some reason I'm talking really fast. So a lot of Saggies that I know, and this is not a judgment, this is just, I have a lot of Saggy friends. A lot of them talk really fast. And I feel like I'm getting the energy of a Saggy right now, like a universal energy, and I'm talking really fast. And I don't normally talk really fast. So I think there's like, I'm trying to slow myself down a little bit so I can do a reading that is lucid for you and that you can keep up with. But although you're a Saggy, so you could keep up just fine. Love my Saggies. Learned a lot from Saggies. All right, so let's talk about these archetypes. I'm going into babble mode, so let's stop babbling. Storyteller, classic Sag, right? Saggies love to use personal stories from their lives to illustrate, and to illustrate, to not just to illustrate, but to mentor people, to teach people. So these are so perfect. Light attribute is ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. That's Storyteller. The shadow attribute, and you'll know if you're moving into your shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. Are you doing that? So these are helping, slow down, Rose. Slow down. These are helping you, guiding you when the shadow attributes start to show up, to turn back to the light. This is shadow work, right? It's looking at what is showing up for you in this moment. Light attributes of the mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Shadow attributes, an ability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instructions. Okay, now I've actually known some Saggies who have dipped into the shadow side, but they're 99% light. It's just, we all dip in and out of light and shadow. We're trying to find the balance in between the two, right? The teacher, light attribute, ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. Shadow, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. I'm sure you can think of, even specifically in the yogic world, but anywhere, I'm sure you can think of an example of a teacher archetype, somebody in the world who has abused their teacher status. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw any names out, but I'm sure you can think of somebody. And then Hermit. Hermit is, the light attribute is, make sure you can see this. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity, serve personal wisdom, right? Digging for the wisdom, going inside, going deep. Shadow attributes, withdraws from society out of fear and negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. So again, you'll know whether you're in your light aspect, in your shadow aspect, or if you're somewhere in the middle. You'll know better than me, and we might flush that out in the reading. So we're going to try and just get some guidance about how you can harness the energy of the portal, of the Lion's Gate portal and the new moon, and just see what shows up for you. Okay, so let's see. I've been shuffling these cards for a little while. Let me shuffle them a few more times. And I'm going to do a modified Celtic cross. I'm also going to get some additional oracle information towards the end, or maybe wherever it needs to, wherever it wants to come in. Like if I get guided to get some Archangel Metatron information or other oracle cards, we'll pull them whenever needed. We might. So here we go. Come on, girl. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. Come on. Here we go. Let's cut. Okay, underneath. I need to make sure you can see these cards, so bear with me. I'm going to zoom out a bit. I'm going to move these up and out of the way. Up and out of the way. Yeah, keep them in sight. Here you go. So in the subconscious, you got the Magician in reverse. In the underworld, not in the underworld, underneath you, below you, what's not seen, the subconscious, that's the Magician in reverse. You at the center are showing up as the Page of Wands. Wands are fire signs, just saying. In the known, in the conscious, hold on just a second. You know what? I'm being guided to pull from the bottom of the deck right now. So, because I usually go to the top of the deck, but I'm going. It's at for some reason it's like, nope. It's like nope. Okay, from the bottom. I'm gonna keep asking, bottom or top, and they keep saying bottom. Okay. I'm not clairaudient. I don't hear voices. I don't hear someone talking to me. I feel it. So I'm feeling the nudge to pull from the bottom of the deck today. So that's what I'm going to do. In fact, I pull from the bottom quite often. I feel like I get a deeper, clearer understanding of what's going on. Okay. All right, so this is a modified Celtic cross. I probably lay it out a little differently and read it maybe a little differently than others, but it's all the same. Spirit knows how I interpret the cards, so it's all good. So the Magician is in the under position, in the position what's below you. What have I been saying? What have I been saying for 11 minutes? Oh my goodness, Rose. I've been talking too much, haven't I? So in the upright, the Magician. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest if you believe. So this is Magician is a classic card of manifesting. So what did I just say about harnessing the energy of the portal to create the life that you've always wanted, the one that's abundant in all ways, that makes you fulfilled. You're on a career path or doing something that you love to do to create abundance for yourself. You're in relationships that fulfill you. You live where you want to live. You do what you want to do, and you're doing good in the world all at the same time. This is in reverse. So there's a feeling of not being able to manifest the life you want right now. So we're pulling the energies from right now. Okay, let me not jump around. I don't want to jump around. I don't want to confuse you. So there's that. At the center, we've got you as the Page of, so the central card is you. It's your energy. It's how you're showing up in the reading today. Page of Wands, and so it says, here, let me pull it up here so you can see it closer. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient. News of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions. Finish what you start. So a page is it's usually about information coming in, about a new creative opportunity or a message of passion even. Yeah, okay, let's keep going because I want to get more information around why you're showing up as the Page of Wands here. What's crossing you is the Two of Cups. So a crossing card is kind of like a blip along this page vibe. So Two of Cups is about love, falling in love, the resurgence of love, forgiveness, and the ending of challenges, exchanging gifts, don't give up on people you love, and making choices. So any two card in these decks are about change. But this is our classic card of falling or being in love, falling in love, offering your cups to each other like they're doing. Cupid above them. There's a moon up there, so only partial moon. So the little bit of the unknown here. So as this crosses you, it's telling me, so I'm getting this message that you would like to And this isn't gender specific. Even if it's a man in the card, this could be male or female. I think everybody knows that, but I'm afraid not to say it in case somebody's like, well, I'm not a man, but it doesn't matter. It's man or woman. It looks like you have a passionate offer you want to make in love. But love is crossing you, and something's keeping you from making this offer or sending this message. Maybe you want to text somebody. Maybe you literally want to email them or write them a letter in the physical, send it snail mail. I don't know. Something about there's some love offer you want to make, but so it seems fear-based a little bit. Why? So at the crown of the reading, we've got another Wands card. Ace of Wands in reverse. So in the upright, it's an amazing opportunity. Be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now's the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. Okay, so this is in the reverse. So here you've got, you want to make a passionate offer. And this doesn't have to, well, it doesn't always have to be about love, but since the Two of Cups is showing up on top of it, I think it is about love. In the conscious, you feel you want this brand new passionate beginning, but it's in the reverse. So again, there's this feeling of not being able to move forward into this brand new passionate beginning. And I think if this resonates with you, you already know what that passionate beginning is with somebody else. And we'll get more information around that. It's interesting how some of these start to show up as a love reading, and it's not my intention at all, but maybe that's what's on your mind right now. And how does it, I want to look also at how it may connect to your archetypes. Yeah, we'll see. So in your blocking position, what's blocking you right now is the Ten of Cups. I didn't even realize that until I turned it over. You're not happy. What's blocking you is there's deep unhappiness here. Ten of Cups is the card of full emotional fulfillment. All those cups are full. Happy house, happy home, happy marriage, loving relationship. Again, like I talked about earlier, creating that abundance that you want in your life that you've always wanted for a long time. Tens, you know. There's something keeping you from your happiness. You're not making the love offer for some reason. You're not beginning a brand new passionate start with somebody. You're unhappy. And this I can also, you can consider this not only a blockage but the past. So this to me can be about long-term unhappiness. So maybe having been in a possibly, so may not be for everyone, having been in a relationship that was long-term that has been very unhappy for you. I'm here. What's rising up in me is very long-term, very long-term, very long-term. I keep hearing, it's like those words are echoing between my ears. I don't know how else to describe that. Very long-term, and not in a good way. Okay? What's to come? What is in the possible outcome type position of the reading is a Three of Wands. So, Saggies, you are fire signs, and you're showing up. You know, your fire sign, your Wands cards are showing up. So Three of Wands, planning for long-term abundance. Okay, that keeps coming up. Planning for long-term abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. In reverse, again, a card saying you don't feel like you can move forward. You have been deeply unhappy in a long-term relationship. You want to move forward, but you cannot. Three of Wands, okay, I'm just going to say it. You've heard it. If you watch readings, you know threes can indicate three-party situations. So this may not be for everyone. So you want to make a love offer to somebody. You can't start this new passionate beginning. You've been in a long-term relationship that has not been happy for you. You want to move forward, but you cannot because it's a three-party situation. All right, let's get some more information. We've turned this has turned into kind of a love reading. I don't always expect that to happen. But hey, it happens. If that's what's on the Saggies' mind right now, that's what's on the Saggies' mind. I can't change that. I saw this. This card wanted to come out earlier. I didn't even see what happens is I start shuffling and then the cards fly out. And I'm going to put it here, down here. Let's see, where do we want this card, please? Can you give me justice on justice? So I asked where they wanted this card, and it just guided me to go here in the center. Okay, justice around a love offer. Justice can mean several things. So there's imbalance here. So justice can be about some type of legal act, like it could be divorces, somebody's getting divorced, but it's in the reverse. Is somebody receiving karma? Somebody receiving justice? And what are they receiving justice for? What is this karma about? So the justice on this love offer, something doesn't seem fair here. Something doesn't seem fair to the Sag here, the page. Something's not fair. Sorry, I'm repeating myself, but there's a message trying to come through. Something's not fair. Or, okay, let me go this route. Other option, Libra. There's a Libra involved in your life. Is there a Libra in your life? Or somebody who has a lot of Libra in their chart? Could this be the one? Maybe the Libra is turning away from this love offer? Possibly? I'm going to move... I'll just leave it here in the reverse. Wow, okay. What also popped out with this card came the Four of Wands. Again, a card of happy house, happy marriage, happy celebration. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you, peace and contentment in your personal life. I'm being guided to put it here, clarifying the Three of Wands. You want, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want the Four Wands? Four Wands, also the 1111 card, the Twin Flame card. I try to steer away from Twin Flame type readings, but if you resonate with Twin Flame, if you think you're dealing with a Twin Flame or a soulmate, then so be it. That's what it is. Yeah. All right, let's get some more information around this Ten of Cups. There it is. Oh, very emotional. Very emotional. Seven of Cups to clarify the Ten of Cups in reverse. Make a choice. Stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options, addictions. A lot of confusion. Hanging on to this past long-term relationship. Again, a feeling of stuckness, of not making a choice, an emotional choice to move forward. So this is more in the past. All right, let's get more information around. So I'm just going to ask a blunt question. So if this person is in a committed relationship, this unhappy relationship, what is happening now? Oh gosh, that's way too many, please. That's way too many cards. No, that's too many. Let me keep, I want to get one or two. But so what is going, whoa. Your cards are flying like crazy. I was asking what is going on with this past relationship. We got the Emperor and the Renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life, purpose in your heart, you know what to do. Judgment card. So here you're getting this, I have all these decisions to make, I'm so confused. It looks like you're taking control and making the decision. It says you know what to do. You know what to do. These are our major arcana cards. You're letting go of your ego, your controlling ways, and you want a fresh start, but not with this person in the past. Not with this person in the past. Wow. Whew, these cards are flying out. Okay. Let me see. What about this person that you want to make the love offer to? What about them? Is it a Libra? Who is this person? What is keeping... I just wanted to come out earlier. Jesu mama. What is happening here? This card wants to come out because it's popped out a few. I'm just getting big packs of cards flying out all at once, and it's just too much. It's too overwhelming for the reading, which I think maybe you're overwhelmed. I think that's why these big packets are just flying out of the deck. You want a fresh start. You want balance. Again, this is a card of choice. The Two of Cups is a card of choice. The Two of Pentacles, is this Pentacles? Yes, is another card of choice. Making a decision, juggling two things, two people, two paths, two options. Again, asking you to make a decision around this Libra-like person that you want to make a love offer to, that you don't feel like you can make a love offer to. Okay, let's ask, why so much juggling? Why won't you make this offer? We got the Awakening card in the reverse, which I believe is the Hanged Man. Yes, because look, he's hung upside down there. All the shit's falling out of his, well, shit's not falling out of his bag anymore because he's in the reverse. And you got another Wands card, 6 of the Victory card. So, hold on, let me talk through this. So why are you having such a hard time making this choice? Why are you juggling? Are you not seeing? You don't feel like you can have victory. You don't feel like if you move forward and try to make an offer towards this Libra type personality, that you don't feel like you're going to be victorious. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Don't feel like you're going to be victorious if you make the offer. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust so you can see the cards. Hopefully you can. Oh, good. It's better than I expected. Yeah, Let me just look at these for a second. I want to see if there's like a theme, something I'm missing here. You've got a lot of Wands cards, Saggy. Of course you do. Of course you do. You're passionate people and creative people. Love the Saggy. So, all right. I think it's a pretty clear message. So let me, you don't feel like, Five of Cups, sadness at the bottom of the deck. Not only do you feel like there will be no victory, you feel really sad about it. Really sad. Almost making me want to cry here, Saggy. Really sad about, you want to make the offer, you don't think it's going to be accepted. For a need for healing, you got the Four of Swords in the reverse. In the reverse, excuse me. Yeah, you need to heal. You're still healing. You're healing from something, and it could be you're healing from. So this, because this Justice card is here, it's got multiple meanings, right? Now they're asking me to put it over here. Are you in the middle of leaving a relationship? Is there some legal stuff going on? It's causing some confusion, allowing maybe making you feel disempowered. Wow, this is already 30 minutes. I'm going to start pulling oracle cards here in a second. So I really feel like you're doing some shadow work right now. You are looking, going back to those archetypes. I think the reason they're showing up, because the essence of who you are a mentor, you are a teacher, you are a guiding light for people. But I think you're looking at, I think there's been some, I think you've moved into the shadow, and I think at some point back here in the past, your blockages, and the shadow is what's blocking you, and you're looking, you're actually, so you're looking at, you're sitting in meditation here. You're going Hermit, because we got the, where's the Hermit? Didn't I get the Hermit? I thought we had, oh yeah, the Hermit up here in your archetypes. So this is another card of hermiting, of healing, going inward. So you are taking this moment to heal, looking at your past shadows. Shadows are like we talk about. So let's look at a shadow here. What is your mentor shadow? And I'm not saying this is you, this is just an example. Inability to allow the students to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. That's ego. So maybe letting go of some ego-based stuff. Maybe letting go of some narcissistic behavior, some controlling behavior. So there could be a lot of different things, right? Could be you have commitment issues. Could be just a variety of things. Well, let's ask a question. Let's ask a question. What is the most limiting belief? Limiting beliefs are fears that are ingrained in us, usually from early childhood or as we grow up, that we believe, right? We believe they're true and they hold us back in life. So what is for the Sagittarius most, the most, how do I want to phrase this? It's the biggest obstacle to their growth, to their moving into the type of abundance and love with this possible Libra type personality, this justice, this fair person. So what is the limiting belief they can work on to okay, I want to see if they want one more. Hold on. When I say they, I mean highest ascended masters, guardian angels, teachers, guides, and ancestors, all through the divine protection of Source. Let me see. Anything else, please? Is this the main one? Is this the one? Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can see why that popped out. Not having a hard time dealing with your emotions around this past thing and even with the present love. What are the dominant emotions that run my life, and what do I resist feeling right now? Yeah, I think you have a hard time expressing your emotions. I'll say, let's read these. How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger, anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value most, we attract more of it. This is fulfillment. By the way, seeing that word fulfillment, the 8-8 portal, the number 8 in numerology is a symbol of, a numerological symbol of fulfillment and abundance. Just a side note, but it links into what we're talking about. Today's soul action: lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? So this is about manifesting what you want in life. So here we go. Speaking to this magician in reverse. You don't feel like you've manifested what you want in life. You really, really want to. You up here with this Ace of Wands. You really want this new passionate beginning with this new person, but you don't feel like you're getting it. Manifestation is about feeling like you already have what you desire before you have it. It's faith, right? It's about having faith that the universe is going to bring you what you desire. And I know how hard that is, so don't think that I'm saying that lightly. We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Yeah, you have a hard time with your emotions and dealing with repressed emotions especially, but even expressing emotions. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it, slow down, Rose. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. So this speaks to this card. So these are like connecting to the reading through these other cards, where it's asking you to truly heal, to go within, Hermit, and heal. Feel your feelings. And some people have a hard time feeling their feelings. They don't want to feel that. This is about pain. This is about the only way to heal is to feel the pain, allow it to flow through you, like they say here, let it move through you. Feel it completely. Lay down on the floor if you have to. Curl up in a ball if you have to. Do what you have to do to feel it. Look at it with clarity. That is the process of healing, and it can go, may have to do it over and over and again, and then eventually the pain starts to dissipate. I do want to get an oracle card. I want to get an Archangel Metatron card for you, and I want to get an oracle card. So, any more guidance, please, for our Saggies? More guidance, please. That's what they're here for, please. Guidance for our Saggies around their how can they access their emotions? How can they be more emotionally vulnerable and available? Building blocks for life, 5. And so you got the building blocks for life, the priorities card from Archangel Metatron. So when I see this card, it reminds me of, well, it's not only about, so priorities, building blocks for life, right? The base of this pyramid is your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra. These are the ones that are lighting up for me right now for you. There are possibly some childhood wounding that has to be addressed. Maybe what these painful emotions are about. These painful emotions might have to do with some childhood wounding. Now that can be all kinds of things, right? It could be the way maybe you felt not loved as a child through your parents or your whoever your caregivers were. Maybe there was some other type. I mean, it can also speak to sexual abuse as a child. I'm just going to be honest with you. There are a lot more people in this world that have been sexually abused as children than you think. That's something I may talk about in another video at some time, because it's rampant in the world, and it's such a deep wound that needs to be healed. So I got more from Archangel Metatron. So you are a beacon. As we know, shine on. As we know, you're a beacon because you got the storyteller, the teacher, and the mentor. Of course you are. You're a guiding light. You're the lighthouse. Look at you up there on the rock, and you're guiding people. There's a light inside you that you are not letting shine. And it's because there's a lot of wounding, and it's not just so whatever happened in your deep childhood, affected your relationships, your emotions, you were unemotionally available. You're working on it, I believe, and you will shine your light again. You will. You may be hiding that light a little bit. So anything else, Archangel Metatron? I think, let's see, how long is yours going? I think I did a 50-minute, who was that? Scorpio? I think I did yesterday. That was like 50 minutes or more long. So you might get that too. I don't know. There's a lot of information coming out. You want guidance? We're going to get it for you. Anything else, Archangel Metatron, please, for Saggies? If not, we're going to move to the other oracle deck. Okay. So the cosmos mirrors you. As above, so below. What you're thinking affects, and you're birthing the new. So pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to what stories, and stories go back to what you've learned in your childhood. Did you feel unloved as a child? Did they make you feel unworthy of abundance, of love, of respect? Or is it around money? I mean, it can be about, these stories we tell ourselves over and over again that keep us blocked. It could be a lot of things. It could be around finances, like your parents refused to spend money on you, or when they did, they made you feel guilty for it. So you've got that kind of negative mindset around finances and abundance. So, and these are just examples. I'm not saying this is you. You also got evolution at the bottom of the deck, birthing the new. You are healing your inner child. You are nourishing. You're hermiting. The Hermit card came up. The healing card, the Four of Swords, came up saying you are healing. So you're on the road to healing. You're on the road to healing. One more, please. Just one more oracle card for our Saggies that will help them. Which one do we want? Okay, I want them all. I can't. Let's see. What oracle card for the Saggies? Well, that will help them heal. Is there anything we can give them through this healing process? Middle world. Anything else, please? Oh, Hunter. 7, 8, 9. 2 cards that break down to 9s. 9s meaning that you are close. You've been doing the work. 9s and 10s are about ending cycles. All right, let's see what we got here. We got the middle world, 36. I like to read these because the messages, I can't say them better than and they're small. They're short passages. So don't be alarmed that I'm going to read here. So the middle world in reverse, it's a 36 card. And in numerology, that breaks down into a 9. There are birds up there. That's around communication. There's a moon up there. I think, is that the moon or the sun? Middle world. There's a protective bubble around your tree. All kinds of energy stuff going on there. Let's see what it says in the reverse. So the medicine for you is do not try to correct in the earth what needs to be corrected in the heavens. The resources to support the change or endeavor you are considering are not readily available to you yet. So it's important to ask for help from the invisible realms, from helpers in the upper world. For now, wait. So yeah, it's saying heal. Heal. And that you're in the protective bubble. You are nourishing yourself, you're hermiting, you're going inward, you're doing the healing work, you're looking at your shadow side, what's showing up for you, trying to transmute it. And then the Hunter, let's see what we got there. So what is also a 9 card, so that's significant. When the numbers are repeated like that, it is significant. So the medicine for you, for the Hunter, if you can, I want you to see it. I love the artwork on this card. All my decks are listed below. Don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that I'm sorry, that's not the medicine. This is upright. The invitation. Rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in to reach your destination. You need to follow the tracks left by Spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you true. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all your senses, including your common sense. Good advice. Listening to your higher source of wisdom. Yeah. Let me read this. The hunter. Before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, the good kill. He is a master tracker who knows which path to follow to find success. Yeah, okay. I love this message. There is a need for you to connect with Spirit. Watch your limiting beliefs. You are doing the work here, honestly. If you need guidance towards healing in any way, I'd be happy to just comment. If there's something you would like to work on but aren't sure how to work on it, I've done a lot of healing work over the past 10 years. If I can't give you an answer, I can always reach out to my other healer friends to find an answer for you. So if you need some guidance, let me know. I appreciate that you were here today. Harness this portal, this energy, by you're going inward. Continue to do what you're doing. Do the healing work. Look at your past wounds. Take a look at them. Feel the pain. Feel the feelings. And become vulnerable. It's in the vulnerability is where we find healing as well. And that's hard for a lot of people. But again, if you need some more guidance, just let me know in the comments below. Once you comment, you are entered to win a free reading. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.